I've been covering Haiti since 1991, but this is by far the most distressing trip I've made here. What makes this different are the thousands of wounded people, whose families carry them to hospitals only to receive no care. Hundreds lie in the courtyards of many hospitals, their wounds wrapped crudely, no medication, no water, no food. I don't think I've seen one doctor yet at the main hospitals.
We would go to some of these locations and the oil had already moved. It was very hard to find the oil, actually. And when we did find it, what you see in there, it looks like a lot, but compared to what's coming out, it's just this minuscule amount. You can see how it's broken up, little droplets. It's not like one big thick goo that you scoop up. It's kind of like melted chocolate chips that are scattered all over.
My name is Raul Vargas. I'm 54 years old. I've been unemployed for about 2 years and 7 months. I thought the American dream was work hard, study hard, and you'll have something.
I took this to CVS. I pointed this out to them and I asked them, is this really how you want to be running your rewards program? So I'm glad to say that they're going to do away with this, and instead, at some point in the future, they don't say when, they're going to load all of your rewards onto your little card and you'll get it every time you make a purchase. That's a good change.
But essentially, it's a sensor that's attached to their Xbox 360 console. And it's sort of the holy grail of computing.
But I think that in a lot of ways, the reading experience, the experience of interacting with a piece of text, whether you're doing it through paper or through a screen, still requires that kind of immersion.
Errol Gates worked it all as leading man in the civic drama of policing Los Angeles.
John Wooden is one of those people who remains relevant throughout his life. He was such an unassuming man with such incredible gifts that he imparted them on a lot of people and brought them right in.
Whatever it takes to win the game, and you got to do whatever it takes. I mean, that's my job. Sometimes shots not going to fall, but you got to figure something out to try to help your team win.
farmer's market. I walk the market first without buying anything and seeing who has what.
This recipe comes to us from one of the 10 finalists in our first ever Cookie Bake-Off. Try these bourbon balls this holiday season and trust me, it'll probably become part of your family gatherings every December. Thanks, Kay.
So when he came back and told me these stories, and these bomb techs arguably have the most dangerous job in the world, yet it's a volunteer military, they're there by choice.
Well, one movie that I expect to be pleasantly surprised by is Toy Story 3.
Now, come on, guys. We all knew this day was coming.
We're getting thrown away!
No, no one's getting thrown away.
I don't know anybody that would bet against this movie.
Wrong place, wrong time, and I got shot 4 times.
It was my grandma's birthday. I came out outside and then I got shot in the head.
How bad could hell be? If this is what's going on, killing and raping and robbing and just, this must be it.
We're under the impression that these people down here on Skid Row want to be like this. Whether it's drugs or alcohol, or whether it's emotional issues that they can't cope with, and this is their coping mechanism. Living on the street. not dealing, shutting down. They have totally just shut down on family and anything that has to do with the pain.
It was the biggest story of the year in Southern California. Officials in the working-class suburb of Bell paying themselves exorbitant salaries, all uncovered by these two Los Angeles Times journalists, veteran reporter Jeff Gottlieb and Ruben Vivas, just 3 years on the job. This cell phone video caught the jubilation as the newsroom toasted the Pulitzer Prize winners.